Good morning, babies. This is a general message, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If it's not your message, then it's not your message. The songs I got on shuffle, one of them is Hot Girl Bummer by Black Bear. And it says, I hate your friends, they hate me too. I'm through, I'm through, I'm through. This is that Hot Girl Bummer anthem. Turn it up and throw a tantrum. This is throw up in your Birkin bag, up with someone random. This social awkward suicide. That buy your lips, buy your likes. I swear she had a man, but shit hit different when it's Thursday night. That college dropout music, everyday leg day, she be too thick. And my friends are all annoying, but we go dumb, yeah, we go stupid. This 10K on the table just so we can be secluded. And the vodka came diluted. One more line, I'm superhuman. I hate your friends, they hate me too. This that hop girl bummer, two-step, they can't box me in, I'm too left. That's that drip, it's more like oceans. They can't fit me in a Trojan. Out of pocket, but I'm always in my bag. Yeah, that's the slogan. This, that, who's all there? I'm pulling up with some emo chick that's broken. We go stupid, we go stupid, we go fuck you, I hate your friends and they hate me too. My friends are all annoying. La la la. Okay. And the next song was You Should Be Sad by Halsey. I want to start this out and say I gotta get this off my chest. Got no anger, got no malice, just a little bit of regret. Nobody else will tell you, so there's some things I gotta say, gotta jot it down, and then get it out, and then I'll be on my way. No, you're not half the man you think you are. You can't fit the hole inside with fill the hole inside with money, drugs, and cars. I'm so glad I never had a baby with you, because you can't love nothing unless there's something in it for you. Oh, I feel sorry. I feel so sad. I tried to help you. It just made you mad. And I had no warning about who you were. I'm just glad I made it out without breaking down. And then ran so fucking far that you would never ever touch me again. Won't see your alligator tears, cause no, I've had enough of them. Yeah. So I'm getting, people are going through, like, you experienced a breakup or are just going through it, or you're reflecting on it and you're angry, and you're holding a lot of shit inside, because we've got the Four of Coins. And you might be indulging in destructive behaviors because of this. You're kind of falling back on old ways, how you would cope with things before, like with the previous song, like where they were, spending 10K on a table and the vodka is diluted, and you're feeling like everything is just like bad luck right now. You're like, when am I going to catch a fucking break? Like, I've got, and like you're also like attracting like other broken people that are just like not emotionally available because you're still in this heartbreak. I really meant well from the start. Take a broken man right in my hands and then put back all his parts. But you're not half the man that you think you are. And you probably tried to fix this person, obviously. And just because you have such like a good heart, and you had like, you were in love with the thought of who they used to be, or like who they could be, that they could change, because we've got the death card, that they could change and they could be this like, you saw their potential, but they didn't, because they're in these destructive behaviors. Ooh, that's what it is. They were in these destructive behaviors, and you've come out of this, or like you could see where you used to be, and you came out of those destructive behaviors, and you're like, oh, well, I can help this person. I can give them a hand, right? We have this judgment card. I can give them a hand and pull them out of this like darkness, this low vibe dungeon shit, because you know, they're underground, they're low vibe, you know, and holding all this like shit in. See the guy there on the ground. I had this dream where I was like, uh, it was like lifetimes over lifetimes. It was like the same person over and over again. Like they looked like almost exactly the same. And then in the last lifetime, the person was laying down on the ground like that. And I was talking to them. I was like, "Hey, do you want to like take some like psychedelics or something to like help yourself? Like, do you want to do something?" And they're like, "No." You know, that was me, like, "Hey, do you want to do something to help yourself?" And the dream was telling me that I was repeating a pattern from lifetimes over and over again, and that I needed to change something. So that, like, judgment card. I noticed how the sun is behind his head, like, in like Christian artwork, you know, stained glass in churches and stuff like that. Someone will have to put it in the comments. Like, I know it's not called like a halo, it's called something else. But like in old like Christianity and Catholic artwork, they have that behind their head. So you were acting as a saint because you've been there, you've done the work, you've put yourself through this, and you're seeing this person like in pain, and you're like, "Man, I've been there, I want to help this person," like, because I'm, you know, you have that good heart, you have this saint quality to yourself, and you reach your hand out to them and they just knock it away. "I don't want to help myself." You know, that's not what they say. They're just an asshole to you, and they just take and take and take. And then you finally catch on after you're like depleted, like damn near suicidal, you know, something like that. You're just at this low point because they've drained you of your life force, because you put so much effort into trying to help them. "I don't want to help myself." No. And it hurts. It sucks because you put so much into it. Now that 10K on a table makes sense, because like you put so much of yourself, so much energy, which is like, your energy is more valuable than any amount of money. And that's why you were so drained and depleted, because you were giving something that they couldn't attain besides from you or like another person, because they can't generate their own energy. And so they were manipulative and choosing to stay in this depressive state, self-destructive, because this is the King of Cups here. They're just sad, and they didn't want to reach out, and they wouldn't look into the future. They would just dull their feelings with drugs, alcohol, third-party situations, sex addictions, pornography addictions, whatever they were getting involved in. And they never looked into the future with you. They just saw it for now. What can I get out of this person now? Because I think it said, "I'm glad I never had a baby with you, because you can't love nothing unless there's something in it for you." And you finally saw that, or you're finally seeing it, and you're now healing from it, and you're like, "Oh my God, like, how did I let this happen?" Like, this truth finally came out, because we've got the Ace of Swords and he's got his little binoculars. You finally saw it for what it was. You were looking into the past, you were observing, you were finally catching those patterns. And I'm sure they said some bullshit, had some quick words to say to jab at you, and or like insult your, or dampen your intuition and make you question yourself and your knowledge. But you chose to leave. You chose to get on that bike and haul ass. The Knight of Swords here is the quickest sword. So, or the quickest knight, I should say. He's the fastest. And you just got out of there. Once you finally fucking saw it. Because you realized it was a one-sided thing. The Temperance, there was an imbalance. There was no like true love there. It was just you giving with your saint-like heart. You were just giving. And we have the King of Wands in reverse. So this person was arrogant, insecure, controlling. They just had to do all these things, and you finally decided to protect yourself with this emperor. See how he's like protecting his babies and this is mine. And taking them out of this fiery house, this situation, and he's taking them out of it. You chose to like do the biggest love self-care act, which is leaving. And you could reach out to friends. So I'm taking this is the Three of Cups. So reach out to friends, reach out to community, share your story, because that's going to bring you like abundance. And you just walking away brings you abundance, brings you in all levels, like success, everything, because you chose to walk away and take this leap of faith, and the universe is like, fuck yeah, that's what's up, that's what's up, that's what I wanted you to do, yes, thank you. Like they're like, fuck yeah, and you shall be rewarded with this Queen of Coins. She's abundant, she makes that money. It's all material abundance with her, and whatever she touches grows because she's nurturing as well. And don't get hung up on the that woman, feminine, masculine thing, because it's either, there's no gender in tarot, it's just the energy. So since it's it's feminine, it's nurturing, it's creating. So you're creating abundance and racking up all of this good karma that you collected from reaching out and having this saint-like quality to yourself in this relationship or relationships. And you survived a Knight of Wands, which is that fuck boy energy, fuck girl energy, that player energy. You survived it, especially when it's in reverse. It's like literally the fucking worst. And with this comes, with your healing, of course, you got to do the healing first. You got to, deal with this. Like, I think it's somewhere in the song, it says, like, I should write it, just gonna jot it down and then get it out, and then I'll be on my way. Like, get it out. Don't hold this shit in. Yes, you overextended yourself and you gave to this person that was just draining and your life force and killing you inside. And it had you in this state of this darkness because that's where they live, and they just brought you down into this low vibe. But with that, once you heal and open your heart again and like heal all this like wounding and digging deep to understand why you wanted to heal this person and save this person. What is that song? Don't want to be saved, by Glorilla and Megan Thee Stallion. If you don't want to be saved, don't save him. Like, if they don't want to be saved, don't save them. Don't waste your energy. Don't simp on them. Don't give them the energy, because it's an imbalance. Well, we got that Temperance card. It's imbalance. There's no give and take. It's just take. And your life force is drained. But with coming out of this and understanding why you did this, what wounds you're feeding by trying to earn love from someone because of your parental wounding, your parent probably was cold until you acted the way that they wanted you to act, right? Or your sibling got more attention, so you had to work extra hard to get the attention from your parents. So this created this habit, this wounding that you operate from to like earn love, because that's what you were taught as a child, where your parents were cold or withdrawn or turbulent unless you acted in a certain way and gave them attention in a certain way, or you coddled them. You had to parent your own parent. You had to be a confidant for your parent to get love. So you learned that you have to be overgiving and, reach out to these people that don't want to be saved. They don't want to be helped, because that's what your parents did. Or, you had this pick me thing, because out of all your siblings, you never got the attention or the affection or like words of affirmation. So you acted out of this within these relationships, trying to earn your love. Like, I have to prove it because I had to prove that to get love from my parents. Now you have to reparent your inner child and give yourself that affection, those words that you needed to hear as a kid, that love and attention you needed to hear as a kid, and go back in, and replay those memories, but change the narrative. Step in as your adult self and be like, no, you deserve everything in the world. You deserve love. I am so fucking proud of you right now. Changing that narrative is going to heal that inner part, so you don't keep reaching out to people that don't want to be saved and they just drain you. And you don't deserve to have to fight for somebody's love or prove that you're worth love. Yes, you have to give love to get it. Like in relationships, you can't flip it around and then become the draining source. It goes both ways, but I don't see whoever I'm speaking to, you're in that saint-like quality. You don't think that way. You would never do that to somebody. You would never think to drain somebody or make them prove to you that they love you. You put yourself out there and you give your love freely. And with healing that and understanding what you deserve, this Knight of Cups, so this is a love offer. That love is going to come in and it's going to be the one that you actually fucking deserve. It's going to break down your walls and break these patterns, because we got the Tower here. And I'm also getting that these people are going to see you actually getting love the way you deserve, and they're going to be so pissed because they're gonna try and come back and be like, well, that's not fucking fair. Like, they're just gonna try and be like, oh, I've changed, like, I'm a different person now, and like, I've got all this money now and I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna say, like, I'm gonna be generous with you now and all this shit. And it's like, okay, you're gonna wrangle this. You're gonna know exactly, like, you're gonna be like, no, I'm not fucking playing this anymore, because we got the Strength card and see how she's like tying this guy up. Because this is like a post-apocalyptic deck. So like she's, there's crazy times. People are trying to steal from you. And you're not having it anymore because you've gotten so much strength and you've done the inner work and you're in this like better love state. Even if you don't have a partner, you still like have this love for yourself that you're not going to put up with that. And you're going to wrangle this motherfucker and be like, get the fuck away from me, freak. And that's going to fuck them up because they only saw this like loving, caring part of you. And when you withdraw that and don't give that anymore, it's gonna fuck them up, man. But keep that strength. Take back your power and love yourself. Heal those inner wounds and stay out of these like situations where you're juggled and they'll withdraw at any time, or have you in third-party situations just to like make you feel like you're not worthy, or like keep you waiting, because we got the 7 of coins underneath that. Just keep you waiting, and like they'll love bomb you and like give you all this like great like a glimpse of like how they could treat you, and that's just not the truth. They don't want to give that because that's too exerting, because they're a drainer, they're a vampire. Yeah, and so I got the Page of Wands. Yeah, this is a message some people don't want to hear. And because this is like, when it's in reverse, it's like, I take it as sometimes it's a message somebody doesn't want to hear. It's a negative message, but that's a message this freak doesn't want to hear either, is that you've taken your power back and you're not putting up with this shit. You're not taking this anymore. And that's going to break down these people that think that they can take from you and just come back at any time and come back into your life and just, drain from this like saint-like quality. And then keep you stuck, like anchor baby, or, something of the sort. Just try to keep you stuck and control you in that way. Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to show that with the boobs, but whatever. But you're learning your lesson, and you're coming out stronger. You're parenting your inner child now and seeing the patterns of, how you were taught as a kid to basically chase love because your parents were cold and withdrawn, turbulent, or the super high functioning, like you were only loved if you chased like high success in sports or school, but that was the only time that you could get like a good job, and it would only be like in front of other people. They would never be friendly or caring to you at home, so they would just you would have to like be outward in front of people to get that affection, or you would be confused by that because you're like, you're not like this to me at home, what the fuck. And you're learning that. You're learning like these patterns from that are like deep embedded in you, and you're undoing that, reparenting your inner child and healing that. That was a bit of a heavy message, but you're coming out of it and it's good. It's just learning that lesson, because we have the page of coin. Oh, I thought that was a page of coins. Interesting. Oh, so you got some love offer coming. Oh. And that could be just loving yourself. But there we go. The Hierophant is under that, which is definitely like schooling, teaching, tradition. You're learning these lessons about like the traditions of like your family, your ancestral patterns of like, well, we've always done it this way. This is how we, treat our kids. You're not, and you're seeing like your parents' relationships or lack of them. You're seeing that now, and you're like, you know what? I'm not gonna play into this. I'm gonna break this pattern, and I'm gonna learn the lesson, and I'm gonna choose a higher path. All right, babies, I love you. Have a wonderful day. Keep taking care of yourselves. Goodbye.